Spain, a country famous for football, beaches, history, culture, and beautiful cities. But behind the tourism, behind the energy of Madrid and Barcelona, there is a surprising demographic reality. In Spain today, women outnumber men. There are more girls, more women, than boys and men in the population. At first, it sounds unusual. Why would that happen? Are more girls being born? Are men leaving the country? Or is there a deeper reason hidden inside Spain's society? Today, we explore the real story behind why Spain has more females than males, and what it means for the future. To understand this, we must start with one important fact. In most countries of the world, more boys are born than girls. Usually, for every 100 baby girls, around 105 baby boys are born. This happens naturally in human populations. So if more boys are born, how can women become the majority later? The answer is time. As people grow older, the population changes, and in Spain, women live longer than men. That one fact changes everything. Spain has one of the highest life expectancies in the world. People in Spain often live into their 80s. Many even reach their 80s. Many even live several years longer than men. This means that in younger age groups, the difference between boys and girls may be small. But after age 60, after age 70, after age 80, the number of women becomes much larger. In retirement communities, neighborhoods, villages, and cities, you often find many more elderly women than men. But why do women live longer? Scientists have studied this for decades. There are several reasons. First, biology. Women often have stronger natural survival advantages. Their bodies may handle some illnesses better. Hormonal differences may also help protect health in certain years of life. Second, behavior. Historically, men take more risks. Men are more likely to work dangerous jobs, more likely to smoke heavily, more likely to drink excessively, more likely to ignore health problems. Until it is too late, these patterns can shorten life expectancy. Women, on average, often seek medical care earlier and maintain stronger long-term health habits. Not always, but enough to affect national statistics. Now let's talk about Spain specifically. Spain changed dramatically in the last century. There was war, economic struggle, political dictatorship, then modernization, then democracy, then growth. During many earlier decades, large numbers of Spanish men worked in construction, fishing, transport, factories, agriculture, and physically demanding jobs. These jobs carried higher risks: workplace accidents, stress, long-term health damage. Meanwhile, many women had different social roles, though they also faced inequality and hardship. As decades passed, these old patterns influenced life expectancy numbers. Another reason Spain has more women is aging. Spain has one of Europe's oldest populations. Birth rates are low. Families are having fewer children. Young people often delay marriage. Housing is expensive. Jobs can be unstable. Many couples choose one child or no children. This means fewer babies are replacing older generations at the same time. Older people are living longer, and because older women live longer than older men, women become a larger share of the total population. Walk through many Spanish towns. You may notice older women sitting in plazas, walking together, shopping in markets, living independently. Many are widows. Their husbands passed away years earlier. This creates a visible demographic pattern in some neighborhoods. Single elderly women are common. They are one of the fastest growing social groups. This also creates new challenges. Who cares for elderly women living alone? How do pensions support long retirements? How does healthcare manage an aging female population? How do cities design safer housing and transport? Spain must answer these questions now, because demographics are not theory, they shape everyday life. Let's discuss younger generations. Among children and young adults, the difference between males and females is much smaller. Sometimes there may even be slightly more boys. That is normal. The female majority becomes clearer in middle age and especially old age. So when someone says Spain has more girls than boys, it depends on age group. Among babies, usually more boys. Among the elderly, far more women. Among the total population, women often hold the advantage. Immigration also plays a role. Spain has welcomed migrants from Latin America, North Africa, Eastern Europe, and other regions. Some immigrants arrive as families, some arrive alone for work. Sometimes migration increases male numbers, sometimes female numbers. For example, domestic care and service work may attract more women. Construction may attract more men. So, immigration can shift numbers depending on time and economic conditions, but it has not erased the larger pattern of women outnumbering men overall. Culture matters too. Spain has strong family traditions. Older parents are often supported by children, but modern life is changing that. Young adults move to cities, rural villages, lose population. Many villages now have aging residents, especially women. Some small towns have more grandmothers than grandfathers. This is changing the social fabric of rural Spain. Schools close, shops disappear, healthcare access becomes harder. Yet older women remain the backbone of many communities, economically. Women's longer lives create important effects. Retirement systems must support longer pension years. Healthcare systems must prepare for age-related illnesses. Housing demand changes. Accessible apartments become more important. Social programs expand. Loneliness among elderly women becomes a serious issue. Many governments across Europe face the same challenge. Spain is one of the clearest examples. There is also a human story behind the statistics. Every extra percentage point represents mothers, daughters, grandmothers, workers, teachers, nurses, artists, and leaders. Population numbers are not cold. Mathematics, they are people. Millions of lives, millions of stories. Now let's compare Spain with the world. Many developed countries have more women than men overall. Why? Because better healthcare allows people to reach old age. And once populations become older, women's longer life expectancy becomes more visible. Countries with younger populations may still have more men. Countries with older populations often shift toward more women. Spain belongs strongly in the second category. Will this continue in the future? Possibly. But not forever in the same way. Men's health outcomes are improving in some areas. Smoking rates have changed. Medicine is better. Workplace safety is better. At the same time, women's lifestyles are changing too. So the life expectancy gap may narrow slowly, but aging itself will likely continue for years. Spain's low birth rate means older generations remain dominant. That means women may continue to outnumber men for some time. Some people hear this fact and think it means dating is easier. Reality is more complicated because numbers are spread across age groups. A large share of the female majority is among older women, not only young adults. So social realities are different from simple headlines. Demographics must always be understood carefully. The biggest lesson from Spain is this: population numbers reveal how a nation lives. Long life expectancy means healthcare. Success, low birth rates reveal economic and social pressures. More elderly women reveal gender differences in lifespan. Migration shows labor needs. Every statistic tells a deeper story. Spain is not just beaches and football. It is also a country navigating one of the biggest demographic shifts of the modern age: aging, longevity, changing families, and a population where women now hold the numerical edge. So yes, Spain has more girls than boys, but the real answer is bigger than gender. It is about how society changes over time. And Spain is showing the world what the future may look like. And